the faces of the Mother Goddess in ancient times. Throughout human history, the divine face has always appeared as a feminine principle. In every culture and tradition, the female principle carried the creative, protective, and life-giving power that reflected the fullness of life, fertility, and nature. The goddess was not merely a distant authority, but a close, maternal presence that gives life, nourishes, protects, and is present at every level of human existence. Ashira, the mother goddess of ancient Canaan, and Ugarit, the tree of life and mistress of the sea. Her cult honored the order of nature, fertility, and the source of life. Shechina, in Jewish tradition, embodies the feminine presence of God, not an independent deity, but the maternal face of the eternal, dwelling with the community, protecting, nurturing, and suffering with creation. Elara, God manifested on earth, the unity of the divine and natural worlds. This name carries the ancient understanding that the spiritual and physical worlds are inseparable, and in the presence of Mother Earth, the divine is manifested. Inanna, Ishtar, mistress of love, fertility, and war, reflected in the light of Venus. Her duality, both life-giving and destructive, shows that divine feminine power is complex, complete, and dynamic. Isis, mother of all, mistress of magic and healing, mother of Horus. Through her loyalty and life-giving power, she protects creatures even beyond death. Demeter, goddess of the earth and harvest, guardian of the fertile land cycles. Her priestesses mediated her presence through the Eleusinian mysteries, aligning human life with the order of nature. Virgin Mary, Mother of God, Mother of Christ, symbol of purity, maternal love, and intercession. Through Marian apparitions, she revealed the earthly face of the divine feminine to every believer. Gaia, embodiment of the earth, source of all life, as a direct feminine manifestation of nature and life. She is present in every creature and phenomenon. Kali Durga, destructive and protective forces, feminine divine power in Hindu tradition, simultaneously fearsome and protective, guardians of the world's order. Throughout all ages, the divine fullness was carried by the feminine, the female face. The goddess is the life-giving, protective, and nurturing force that preserves the harmony of the earth, nature, and human communities. Humanity always understood that the divine is not merely power, but a loving, maternal presence, the deepest reality dwelling in every being. In early antiquity, there was no masculine expression of God. In ancient times, men's roles were primarily linked to earthly positions of power. Kings, warriors, and leaders who managed daily life in accordance with the guidance of the goddesses. However, the reality of the goddess never became masculine, for the sacred feminine quality of the divine is essentially a creator of harmony and balance. Men, as earthly administrators, were merely instruments of power, not bearers of divine fullness. This distinction makes it clear that, in humanity's deep consciousness, the divine has always manifested to the feminine principle, a fact reflected in art for millennia. The power of life, fertility, nurturing, and protection was embodied in the female archetype, while men demonstrated their importance as maintainers of earthly order. In recent times, men have shaped the feminine principle in their own image, but this distortion does not reflect the true female archetype. Misunderstandings arise when we see figures that appear female but are, in fact, male identities exercising political power, forgetting the original essence, character, and fullness of divine feminine power. Therefore, it is crucial for humanity to recognize and honor the female principle again, restoring the balance of genders and energies, without which a just and harmonious world is unimaginable. In today's world, as we seek the balance of male and female energies, we must remember this. Our earthly life can only be truly harmonious if we recognize and respect the ancient order. The life-giving, nurturing, and protective divine quality is always feminine. Only then can true balance be achieved. By reintegrating this ancient worldview into our lives, we see that this principle applies across social, natural, and spiritual dimensions, and that balance and harmony are only possible when we honor the true female principle at every level, in homes, communities, and the governance of societies and states alike. Blessings to those who walk the true path.